What is up, guys? This is a hard video for me to post, and I don't really know how this is gonna go. I wasn't even planning on filming today, but I felt like I needed to, and I felt like I needed to stand up for a lot of the people that are going through this right now. And it's gonna be me here soon. I can already tell you right now, it is going to be me. Now, I am a unicorn mom. I am part of a unicorn mom group. There was around 37,000 of us. I think over the last 24 hours, about 2,000 people have dehorned themselves. And I guess this is kind of going to be my dehorning, because I guarantee you, once people start seeing this, I'm gone. It is what it is, period. So, I guess what I wanted to say is there's a lot of drama going on right now. I have been screenshotting stuff all day long, trying to get as much evidence as I can to show this to you guys, because if you know anything about my channel, I try to give you as many facts as I possibly can. So this is gonna be, I guess, me spilling the tea on unicorn moms. Now, this is not a diss towards any of, you can come in here, you're good, don't worry. Amy was trying to quietly walk down the hallway. This is not a diss or a fuck you to any unicorn mom specifically. This isn't for, you know, everybody's worried about how Tori Spelling is gonna feel, and I feel like in a way it's not about her. She didn't have any part of this, because yes, Tori Spelling is part of the unicorn mom group. Some stuff surfaced from an admin that was friends with the other admins and decided that she was not okay with the shit talking that was happening behind closed doors. And so this admin ended up screenshotting parts of the conversation and giving them to a friend, and she more or less dehorned herself. Now, I know I keep saying dehorned, it's because unicorns have horns. And when you get kicked out of the group, and you can get kicked out of the group for multiple reasons, it's a very strict group, which is why I feel like it makes it all the worse that the unicorn mom admins were doing this behind closed doors, because they make all of us women follow these rules to a T, yet they're behind closed doors and they're talking shit about the people that they're supposed to be bringing up and they're supposed to be supporting. This is supposed to be a group for moms that are not perfect. Moms who say fuck. Moms who like to drink wine. Personally, I'm more of a beer person, but they want to drink wine. There's a lot of moms in there that are stoners, you know, like whatever floats your boat. As long as you're taking care of your kids, as long as you are being a good mom and you're there for them, it doesn't matter what you do when your kids aren't around. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I, for some reason, needed to change my battery already, and I wasn't expecting that, so if I'm in a different position, my apologies. So anyways, this is supposed to be a group that's supposed to back moms no matter what, and it's supposed to be a support group for moms, yet these admins are behind closed doors and they're talking shit. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say they have to manage 37,000 women and they get frustrated. I am not arguing. 100% agree. If you have to be a parent to 37,000 grown-ass women because we don't know how to conduct ourselves, which is so totally true. There's so many times when I'm just like, oh my God, here we go. I get it. I get that you could get frustrated, but at the same time, I feel like what they were saying, it was petty and it was wrong. So the beginning of what happened was a unicorn mom posted this screenshot right here, and it says something along the lines of wanting to commit suicide. Now, I have been doing a lot of research trying to figure out if these if this woman did in fact off herself, or if they're talking about somebody else. But a unicorn mom did commit suicide, and if it was not her, that means it happened before this, and they still thought it was an appropriate thing to say, that they were just going to go ahead and hand her a gun, which is so wrong. If somebody's reaching out for help, especially to 37,000 people, the worst thing you could possibly do is delete the post, make a comment, or make another post talking about how we don't deal with suicide around here, and then sit there with your friends and talk shit about her. What do you mean you're gonna offer her a gun? That is so wrong. And I really, really, really hope that this poor unicorn mom didn't end her life, because it's partially your fault and you should be responsible for the actions that took place. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was the fact that they had a fundraiser going on for a lot of the moms that lost their houses in fires from this last fire season, obviously. And there's actual screenshots that were leaked of them talking about how they weren't planning on actually using that money for all of the unicorn moms, that they were just more or less going to give it to one of the unicorn moms, and that one unicorn mom was a friend of theirs. And I think that's wrong as well. How are you going to say that you have a fundraiser going on and then you're going to go ahead and just give it to one person? Like, that's not cool. Like, multiple people lost their house, and you can see in the comments that they were making to each other that they don't fucking care about anybody but themselves. And I hate to be the person to say that, but like, in all honesty, that's how I feel. I feel like if you can't trust the admins of the one group that you're always going to for support, then like, who can you trust? You can trust the other unicorn moms, yes. But like, how do we know that they didn't sit there, screenshot one of the things that we posted and talk shit about us? That was just a few little snippets of what was happening. Imagine you poured your heart and soul out talking about how your boyfriend cheated on you or this or that, and then they're in there going, yeah, she's dumb. We are not building each other up, but we're going to be talking shit about the people who are making us who we are. This is a group of 37,000 people. Maria and Christy were the two biggest admin. Maria is a celebrity in the group. Everybody loves Maria. And you have these people who have made you who you are in this group, and you're going to turn around, you're going to turn your back on them, and you're going to talk shit about them, and it's wrong. You're now, in a way, embezzling money. You're more or less admitting that you weren't really going to use the money for what you were saying you were going to use it for. And a lot of us unicorn moms donated because we wanted to help each other and we wanted to build each other up. But instead, you guys were greedy and you took it and you just gave it to one of your friends. That's not cool. And just to be petty is enough to actually screenshot one of the unicorn mom's posts talking about her child, and then you want to sit there and talk shit about her eyebrows. And then, as you can see in this screenshot right here, there's an actual post from Christy that's saying, I can't believe that I had to boot some of you bitches because you're talking shit about eyebrows. But you're doing the exact same fucking thing. The only difference is you're doing it so we can't see it. You guys sit here and you run the group like a military camp, yet you are going back on everything that you have set forth. So I'm going to go ahead and read you guys the rules right now. Number 1 is no name calling and no using the R word. That means somebody with disabilities. I don't personally like that word anyway, so I choose not to use it, but it's, tar, if you get what I'm saying. The reason for that is the fact that Christy has a daughter who has special needs, and everybody in the group supports her and is very, very careful about what they say. Even last week, somebody got their ass chewed out and got kicked out of the group because they pointed out that their child was normal and wasn't special needs, and it just turned into this big thing. Yes, that unicorn mom probably she didn't use the best words, don't get me wrong, but still, you can get booted for anything. So that's the number 1 thing, is don't call anybody names. Yet, here we are looking at screenshots and they're calling us bitches, they're calling us stupid, and they're questioning how smart we really are. Number 2, no politics, no religion, no vaccines, and no circumcisions. No circumcisions. Those are all no-no posts. You don't post about them at all. If you do, you are immediately booted. There's no ifs and or buts, which I get it. It kind of keeps away from having to break up fights. 37,000 of us. I get that. You are not allowed to post any abuse of any kind, domestic violence, child abuse, animal abuse. You can post your own personal stories, but no videos or articles. No pics of bodily fluids. I witnessed a unicorn mom get booted because she was worried about, I think it was the color of her kid's poop or something. She got kicked out because nobody wants to see poop. But it's a mom's group, and so she was worried about her kid. That means bodily fluids, including vomit, feces, semen, etc. No personal info can be posted, which that's totally understandable. No license plates, no addresses. I think that's perfectly fine. No nudity, and this includes kids behinds. One mom lost her mind trying to figure out how to delete a post because she didn't realize that her daughter had her butt showing in the background, and she was afraid she was going to get kicked out because we're all that afraid of getting kicked out. No screenshots unless they are funny, and all names are blacked out. That's, I think, understandable. Although we don't follow that one because there's screenshots constantly of things that are not funny. No posting about deleted posts. That's the other thing. If your post gets deleted, you do not ask questions. It doesn't matter what happened. You don't ask questions. If you ask why your post was deleted, you then get deleted. You don't question it. The admins, that's just, it is what it is, bitch. You need to move on, is what they say. You're not allowed to promote any other groups or any other pages. If you're a unicorn mom, you are only allowed to be a unicorn mom. You're not allowed to be part of any other unicorn mom group. There's like an uncensored unicorn mom, and there's a couple other ones. You're not allowed to be a part of any of those. You're only allowed to be part of that specific group. If they'll go through and shut the whole group down, and they will actually sit there and they will go through and find out who's a member of other groups, and then if they find out that you are, they delete you off, or they kick you out of the group. No copyright infringement, that's totally normal, I would think. No posting about deleted posts. No stirring the pot or starting drama. Today, I feel like there has been multiple posts of people asking what's happening, and instead of answering the questions, admins are just silencing everybody who has a question or has a comment or who may disagree. And I don't know if those people who have originally posted the question or comment or have commented on that post are deleted. I haven't had time to really go through and figure that out, but something tells me that they're just booting people out left and right. No selling shit, which I appreciate that one. I'm so tired of like people blowing me up trying to sell me stuff from like their companies and all of that. No offense, I don't want to buy that. I'm fine not buying that, and that part I actually enjoy. You're not allowed to do a GoFundMe. You're not allowed to do any crowdsourcing. You're not allowed to ask for, likes for a contest, anything like that. Yet one of the admins is constantly talking about, well, here's my PayPal account and here's my, what is it? Venmo. Here's my Venmo account because I have to put up with you bitches, so if you'd like to donate to me. So it's okay for the admins to do it, but it's not okay for us. Of course. The most important rule is keep scrolling. That's the number one. If you don't agree with the post, you're supposed to just keep scrolling, and you're not supposed to engage in arguments with other unicorn moms, which is understandable because it just blows things up, and then the admins are having to jump in and they're having to figure out who said what and all of that kind of stuff. So that I get, but I think it's interesting that the admins are allowed to say whatever the fuck they want. Keep scrolling does not seem to apply to an admin. Specifically the one that was talking about possibly giving a suicidal person a gun and telling them to just go ahead and off themselves. Admins can delete a post. Oh, it says invite only cool moms to the group. You have to be a mom, stepmom, or pregnant. Profiles must be made public so we can verify you're a mom. You can change it back to private once you're in the group. No joint husband and wife accounts. And they are very picky about who they let in, which in a way gave me a sense of not entitlement, but inclusiveness, I would say. I felt included. I'm like, wow, like these people think I'm cool enough to be a unicorn mom. Like, yeah, there's 37,000 of us, but like that's not a lot. And like you have to work really hard to be part of this group. And it's like growing up, not being popular, I kind of felt like I was finally part of something. And then I realized real quick that like it's really not. I almost feel like I'm part of a group of mean girls. We are constantly talking shit about other groups. We're always being very like, oh, you're not allowed to do that because you're a unicorn mom. And it just seems very cliquey, if that makes sense. Admins can delete a post or a comment without giving you an explanation. No blocking admins, no posting or reposting about deleted posts. Again, that goes back to the whole what we say goes. You don't question an admin. If you question an admin, they'll just get rid of you because we're all disposable. Because I don't really think they care about us. Unless you're really close to one of the admins, like on a friendship level, I don't think they give two fucks about us. Right now, we are just cattle, and they're herding us in the direction that they need us herded so that they can make money, because believe it or not, they're making money. Selling all of this shit, money. All of these meet and greets, money. All of these unicorn mom cruises, all of these things that they're putting together, and they're getting celebrities to come and like sexy Santa and all of that, that's money in their pocket. As much as they're doing it for us, they get paid for it. Don't let them lie to you.
I just screenshotted from Unicorn Moms, from stuff that I can personally see. And this girl 1 week ago said, hey, could you have an admin from this group send me a message? I was just deleted with no warning and I have no idea why.
Yep. Thank you for screenshotting that. Where's 7? And 7, our group is not for any other group's entertainment. So please respect our group and community. Whatever happens in Unicorn Moms stays in Unicorn Moms. No talking and sharing or taking screenshots. I broke that rule, so dehorn me. Including significant others. And number 8 is our Unicorn Mom logo is trademarked. You cannot use it in any way to recreate or sell anything with it. And pretty much that's just saying you can't use it. There's such loyal Unicorn Moms that if they find something that isn't a copyrighted version of the Unicorn Mom logo, they'll actually go and they'll start tagging admins in it to get it taken down, and those admins will go after that company quick. It's not a joke. And with all of these screenshots that I'm showing you, you can tell right off the bat, somebody asks a question, boom, they're silenced. And I'll show you, like, here's comments and comments and comments and comments, and then boom, all of a sudden we can't comment anymore. They just archived the group. As I'm speaking to you right now, the group has been archived again, and I have no idea why it has been archived, but I'm about to sit down when I'm done filming this, go through and see if I can figure it out, take screenshots, and then I'm going to throw it all into this video for you so you guys can know the real truth behind Unicorn Moms. And again, I was a proud Unicorn Mom. 3 weeks ago, I was sitting in a movie with Amy over here, and I was talking to her about how much I loved being part of the group and how I enjoyed the camaraderie and stuff. And you know what? I've come to the conclusion with Maria's bullshit excuse and bullshit apology, I no longer want to be part of this group. I don't want to be a part of a group that's going to sit there and make fun of the people that make it the group that it is, because the admins don't make Unicorn Moms. Us Unicorn Moms make the Unicorn Mom group. All the admins do is make sure that we follow the rules that they've set. It may have started as something small, something humble, and it's just not that anymore. And I feel like, unfortunately, that's what's happening. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know. And it breaks my heart to think that I'm no longer going to be a Unicorn Mom. But at the same time, I don't think I want to be a part of a group that can't even take responsibility for saying such mean things. I just don't feel like the apology was sincere. A bunch of Christy's apologies were not even apologies. It was just her more or less justifying her behavior. Well, I'm just a bitch. I hate all people equally. I never said I like people. That's not actually saying anything. You're just more justifying your behavior, and that's not okay. And I just decided I don't want to be a Unicorn Mom anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and dehorn myself. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.